Hey everyone, and welcome back for another episode slash stream on Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Let me hit continue. Let's continue from there. It's again the same spirit of the farming session. I'm really just gonna go through the story for now, trying to get to the final chapter. We did make sure to recruit the Ashen Demon in the previous episode, so there should be plenty, if not tons, of support conversations to watch. So yeah, that's the beginning of today's movie time. You can expect a shorter stream slash episode as well. I'm feeling a little physically tired, I guess. I've been trying to get back once again into walking. So I went on a walk after work. Yeah, I'm not used to walking that much yet, which surprise, I guess, from a streamer. But for now, let's just look at all of these movies, and then I'll see how far I want to go. I'll try to go for at least 2 hours, but it might be a 2-hour episode instead of a 3-hour one.
Oh, it's the captain.
Yeah, handle it any way you want. This should be an easy job for you.
I'll report back when it's done.
Sounds good. We're gonna take care of some other matters in the meantime.
Why are you making that noise, Leonie? You got an upset stomach or something?
No, I don't. You know how the captain and his mercenaries joined forces with us?
Yeah, I'm so glad you get to fight with him again. Oh, wait. This is the first time you two are actually fighting together, right?
Yep. I haven't seen him since we parted ways when I was a kid. I've never been in a battle with him or anything. So, yeah, I'm happy, but... No! I can't take it!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's about Violet, the fact that he took another one under his wing, although it's literally his kid. But I'm pretty sure that she's jealous. Let's go with that.
Wait a minute, is this about his kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I called it.
Though we're practically the same age. But only one of us has the captain's full confidence and a cool nickname. We're both mercenaries, for crying out loud, and I was the captain's first apprentice.
He's his kid.
But you're not family. You can bet that Gerald would have trained any child of his from birth. A whole lot longer than you.
Ugh, you have a point there.
And if you want to talk about age, Alois has been with him since their night days. Which means it's likely that he was actually Gerald's first apprentice, right?
Hey, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
In any case, it's kind of a given you wouldn't be on the same level. I mean, they haven't just studied under Gerald, they've had years of on-the-job training with him. Plus, you don't have any weird powers.
You mean like you do?
Yeah, but our powers are completely different. To be honest, I want to best the Ashen Demon too. I've been striving to do that this whole time, but still haven't managed to pull it off.
Is that right? You know, even if we teamed up, I'm not so sure we'd win.
I don't know about that. With the two of us together, I think we might actually have a shot at it. In fact, I think my money would be on us. Want to set up a challenge sometime and see what happens?
Could be
I'm all
fun.
for it. After all, the captain has a saying. Better to fight dirty and win than play fair and lose.
Yeah, that sounds like Gerald. Well, for a mercenary, all that matters is the outcome.
Exactly. You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Same goes for you, Leonie. Now let's stay sharp and show the Ashen Demon up our own way.
when you know what's going to happen. Alright, I think that was the only one for... Yeah, because the other one is Arval, which obviously that's not quite possible. Claude has supports with a few people. Let's start with Hilda.
Hey, Claude.
Oh, Hilda. What's up?
Ugh, don't ask. It's just been one meeting after another lately, and they all drag on forever.
What, bored of them already? Can't say I disagree with you there. But we've taken the Alliance in a brand new direction as the Lester Federation. Of course, not everything has to change, but the things that do need to get decided soon. So it's only natural we have so many meetings, right?
I know. But if you ask me, these are more of a hassle than any round table ever was. Honestly, Claude, I never thought you'd end up as our... king. It's kind of weird, you know?
Well, I had a lot of opinions coming at me from all different directions, and this ended up being the solution I came up with. Hard times like these call for more than the Round Table was ever capable of. We need a fierce leader willing to face the world.
I get what you're going for, but having that leader be a king... I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable.
I get it. But trust me, everything I'm doing right now is what needs to be done.
Hey, Claude, is this really what you wanted? To be the king of Lester?
No. No, that's not what he wanted.
You always struck me as the kind of guy who went wherever the wind took him. A free spirit.
He actually wants to be the Emperor of Almyra, thank you. But I guess King of Leicester is close second. No, even Emperor of Almyra, I don't think... I think power is not something that he wants. He just knows that he is well suited for it, mostly because of that, the fact that he doesn't really want it. And he actually has the sense of duty to do what he thinks he has to do, even if that's not what he wants. But then again, maybe we all misunderstood Claude and he's just hungry for power like everybody. I don't know.
Someone who would find someone else to lead and nag them into taking the job.
Yeah, that's more like him.
But right now, I get the feeling that your role and everything that comes with it are keeping you tied down.
No, I wanted to rule. I'm sure of that. But I didn't realize that's how you saw me.
Claude, you're not alone. We're here for you. Yet off you went, taking the throne all by yourself. Were we just getting in your way?
Of course not. It's honestly because I have you all that I was able to make that decision. I know I'd never be standing where I am now without the support each and every one of you has given me.
If that's true, then you shouldn't be so afraid to ask us for help. I'm more reliable than I look, you know.
Right. I'll be sure to take you up on that, Hilda. I mean, I did think I was already doing it, but I guess it wasn't enough.
Oh, definitely not. You've got a lot to learn from me, Claude. I'm practically an expert at relying on people for help.
Yeah.
Nobody tops you in that regard, that's for sure. I'd be honored to have you as my teacher.
Huh. I wonder what is needed to unlock that one. Maybe just more time. Maybe it has to be further in the story. Oh, there's two with Constance. Okay. And one with Dimitri, which is locked. Okay. Let's go with Holst.
I know you're busy, Your Majesty, but do you have a moment? It's important.
If it's really important, I have all the moments in the world. What's this about? There are so many possibilities, I can't even guess.
As you are well aware, we've cast away Leicester's old alliances and begun anew as the Federation. And we've now joined forces with the Empire to overthrow the kingdom and dissolve the Central Church.
You're happy with all that, right?
Of course, Your Majesty. I would even go so far as to say I'm your greatest supporter.
I appreciate that. I feel much more secure in my position as king knowing I have your support.
I am fully confident you'll be able to fulfill our goals in this war. But my question concerns what happens after that. You say you want to remove the Church's authority from Fodlan and build society anew.
That's right. The systems that currently bind Fodlan were all created by the Church to serve their own interests. Now, I won't say they're all bad in and of themselves, but ultimately, they exist to maintain the authority of the Church of Seiros. And so long as we revere them, Fodlan will never be able to move forward. Do you agree?
Let me make sure I understand. When this war is over, you wish to step back and reevaluate both the existing system of nobility and our manner of faith. And you also wish to establish relations with people from other lands and those who follow other faiths. Is that accurate?
Exactly. I want to knock down the walls that keep us closed in. See, I knew you'd get it.
Does this also extend to Fodlan's throat? Will you throw open its gates and look to establish a friendly relationship with the Almirans?
I mean, he's gonna become the Almiran Emperor, so, yeah.
Yes, of course. It will depend on how they respond to our overtures, but that's what I'm hoping for.
And what of House Goneril, a family long seen as the enemy of the Almirans? Would you send its only daughter to form a marital bond with the Almiran royal family? Is that a possible scenario?
Where are you even taking that, Holst? Who spoke of anything like that? Like, you're paranoid. Shut up your brain. Or shut your brain up, I guess. Anyway.
Huh? Are we talking about Hilda?
Our house has no other daughters.
Also, why would he send Hilda knowing that Hilda would make everything worse, not better?
Ah, okay, I see where this is going.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry, Holst. I may be the king of Leicester, but I've no interest in also being a royal matchmaker.
But what if the next king of Almira turns out to be a kind and decent man? What if Hilda even likes him?
I don't think so, man. Yeah, no.
If Hilda wants to marry that hypothetical heartthrob, I'm not gonna stop her. Look, what's all this really about?
Apologies. My imagination ran free for a moment.
A little too
If
much.
that is what Hilda wants, then I will not stand in her way either.
Your imagination's definitely still running there.
I'm just as worried about Hilda's future as I am about Leicester's. Maybe even more so.
Maybe a lot more so.
I completely understand, so let me just say this. I believe that both Leicester's and Hilda's futures are as bright as they can be. All I ask is that you trust me.
I shall take your words firmly to heart. All I ask in return, Your Majesty, is that you continue to safeguard my sister, no matter what may come.
You got it. And, wow. You're really serious about this, Holst.
Yeah, he's a little obsessed with his sister. That's kind of unhealthy, actually. But, here we go. Constance.
Once again, I have accomplished a most triumphant feat. Behold, my awe-inspiring talent! From these hands is new magic born! But I mustn't rest on my laurels quite yet. Nay, I must aim for ever more spectacular heights!
Hey, Constance, you got a second?
Claude, of all people, you may enter.
Up to some of your old experiments, huh? Perfect timing.
How dare you speak of me as though I am some non-entity to be slotted into your schedule?
Right, I got it reversed. The sun makes her depressed, not peppy. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, she's not standing in the sun. Why is she peppy? But no, it's the opposite. The sun makes her depressed.
Whoa, okay. Hang on. I just heard you were researching some interesting magic.
Ha ha ha! You have heard correctly! I have created a new spell which can affect both the style and length of one's hair! There is no questioning, this heralds a revolution that will sweep all of Fodlan!
Revolutions aside, that sounds like an incredible spell. Care to give me a little demonstration? This is great. If I can change my hairstyle at will, I'll be able to slip out of all kinds of sticky situations.
Of course! And you shall be my first test subject.
Slip out of sticky situations. How so? It doesn't change your face. It doesn't change your outfit, your voice, your manners. It's literally just your hair.
You're first? Hold on. This idea's not sounding quite so clever anymore.
Take this!
Did it work?
Beyond my wildest imaginings! Why, your hair is now more resplendent than ever!
I appreciate the sentiment, but I still don't know... Wait, why is my head hard? Ow! It's so sharp it hurt my hand. I really don't think this hairstyle's gonna catch on. I look like an angry cat that fell into a bathtub.
And now you know what it means to be ahead of your time. Unconventional though it may be, your hairstyle is objectively flawless.
This isn't exactly ideal for keeping a low profile. I couldn't even wear a hat without tearing right through the thing.
Inconceivable! You are given the rare honor of being the subject of my magic, yet all you can think to do is whinge and complain. If that is to be your response, why did you rush to my side the moment I completed the experiment?
Yeah, I guess things turned out a bit differently than I'd been led to believe. Still, it is some pretty incredible magic. I doubt anyone else could even come close.
So they're not showing, obviously they did not make a new haircut, which is why they're not showing the head. But that's kind of a little lazy, a little weird, and also they didn't change the portrait either. So that's double the weird.
You sound as though you're consoling me, yet I have not failed in the slightest.
No, I'm not calling it a failure per se. It's just that the applications might be rather,
You will come to rue those words.
What is the B support? Does he go back to the normal haircut? No.
So,
Well,
you've
yes.
arrived, Claude. I pray you are ready.
For more porcupine? No.
Okay, no need to start off with a bunch of yelling. And, what should I be ready for, exactly?
The day has finally come. The day for you to be thunderstruck by the selfsame magic you once so viciously mocked.
The magic? The magic. Oh, you mean that hair-raising one you used on me.
No, that is not the purpose. It is meant for changing the length and style of hair.
Right, sure. So what about it again?
Ugh, your droll lack of enthusiasm boggles the mind. Do you understand just how much I devoted myself to my studies since that day of shame? Also, I might have some vindication.
Okay, wait, look, I know you're a hard worker, but that was just, you know, one of those things. I don't really think you need vindication.
Silence, cretin! Let your jaw hang slack in its moorings as you witness how my magic has evolved!
Whoa! You got me again. Well, at least I'm not sharp and pointy this time.
You most certainly are not. Do you truly think me the type to make the same mistake twice? It has been quite the gauntlet of trial and error, yet finally I have arrived. I stand now on the fresh new ground of magic, the magic of gentle tresses tumbling over one's shoulders.
Say, this does come in nicely at the ends. Some parts longer, some shorter. Whoa, but it's really frizzy. It's like a bird's nest up in here.
What an exquisite style! What an innovative look! Truly, this is the most striking of spells!
And I guess I have a fluffy beard now? Well, that's certainly something.
Okay, so she actually gave him the classic dwarf cut with beard and tresses going down the shoulders. She dwarfed him, except not in size, just in haircut.
Yes, and it makes you appear quite unkempt. Perhaps it is not the look for you.
No, it definitely isn't.
Hey, don't laugh it off. What am I supposed to do about this mountain man beard, huh? Last time you zapped me, my hair was stiff enough to stab through armor for an entire day. I couldn't even get to sleep because I shredded my pillow. Are you saying I've just got to grin and bear this until it wears off?
At this point, there is nothing else I can do. You can endure this for one day, no? If it helps, I am willing to offer my moral support.
No, I
If
think you
only
did
this
enough.
wasn't Fodlan.
And what is so wrong with Fodlan?
Just that a manly beard like this would be considered a real accomplishment in the East. Your magic would be praised to the heavens if you went out that direction.
To the east in Elmira. Yeah, they probably like beards in Elmira, and they're probably like, you can see Claude has no beard, his brother has no beard. There's a few Elmirans that we see that have a short beard, but we don't really see a lot of facial hair on Elmirans. So I'm gonna guess that genetically they don't have much, which would explain why they value it so much when they do. Like Nader. Nader has some facial hair, and is very liked by people, which is because of his exploits, not his hair, but you know, it would be one thing. Heroes are often depicted as strong as they are physically appealing, which would make it so for Elmiran, beard is actually physically appealing. In any case.
Then my magic can transcend borders? You finally understand the extent of my talent!
No, it's just that this kind of beard here in Fodlan... Okay, she's not listening.
No, she isn't. When does she? Oh my god, there's so much left. So much stuff to watch. Okay, it might be a movie episode and nothing else at this point.
Hey, Lysithia. Taking a little break?
Ah, Hilda. Yes, I reached a good stopping point in my latest magical research.
Wow. Your dedication to that is really something else. Still, it's break time. Do you want to chat?
All right.
Yes! Okay, hit me with your best gossip.
Well, I heard Holst took quite the active role in our last battle. Your brother is such a valiant warrior. There truly is no end to the tales of his mighty victories.
Yeah, I guess. Though honestly, I care more about him coming home alive and in one piece. He's the head of House Goneril now, so he shouldn't be running around like he's got lives to spare.
With this war going, I doubt he has much choice. All the other nobles are relying on him. We are all envious you have such a powerful and upstanding head of your house. Your land should be in good hands for many years to come.
Speaking of years to come, I haven't heard anything about who the big lug is gonna marry. I mean, it's possible he just hasn't found anyone he likes, but that only makes me more worried.
Perhaps he'd have time to look if he wasn't so concerned about you.
That is true. He's spending so much time worrying about who Hilda is going to marry that he's not even thinking about himself.
Oh well, he's popular enough with the ladies, so I'm sure he'll be fine.
What if he's gay, though?
What about you, Lysithea? I haven't heard anything about you inheriting your family's title. Or being involved with a special someone.
Yes, bring the subject. I know it's a secret and that people don't know, but when you know... So as far as I remember, Lysithea has like a few years left to live because of something with her, like crest or disease or related to it. I'm not quite sure, but she basically, that's why she hates being treated as a kid, because she was, I mean, she doesn't want to be a kid for all of what's left for her to live, so that's why she's trying to be an adult and acting like an adult. But there's, I believe, not a lot of people that knows it in Tree Houses. When she tells you, you're like the first one to actually hear about it. If I remember well, it's been years. I don't I don't remember all that well. But yeah, she doesn't have a future. She doesn't have enough to be involved with someone or to inherit her family. It can't be her.
Involved? No. I'm simply making my own way as best I can.
Oh, you shouldn't have to do that. What about your family? I'm sure they'd give you a shoulder to lean on.
My parents have already been through a great deal. I don't want to be more of a burden.
Well then, how about me?
What do you mean?
Well, since I don't have to take over House Goneril, my schedule's clear for, pretty much forever. And that means I've got time to help a cutie like you with whatever. I can be your second family.
Right. The thing is, I'm not sure I could do that. Ask you for help, I mean.
Well, it's not like you have to suddenly dump everything on me all at once. We can take it slow. Baby steps and all that.
I'm not following.
Okay, so if we're gonna be our own little family, the first thing we do is try living like one. Maybe we could bunk together, or just...
Hilda, you're sounding pretty gay right now.
What are you doing, Hilda?
You're such a hard worker, Lysithea. And I just wanted you to know how proud I am of you. And since I'm your big sister now, you can count on me for anything. I mean it, okay? Anything.
You're treating me like a child. But I suppose I could get used to it.
You're such a cutie. I can't stand it.
Okay, actually didn't go too bad. Hilda and Marianne.
Marianne? Ah, Marianne! There you are. I thought you'd be in the chapel.
I went to pray earlier than usual today.
You're really committed to this whole praying every single day thing, aren't you?
Oh no, it's nothing so grand. And besides, praying to the goddess daily on behalf of my friends is really all I'm good for.
Okay, stop. Seriously? You're amazing, Marianne. There's a ton of stuff you do that no one else could possibly handle.
Like speak to horses.
I suppose so.
Yeah? Well, I know so.
Hilda? Why are you always so nice to me?
Because she's your friend.
What do you mean?
Because she likes you.
Well, you have so many other close friends. Yet you always seem to go out of your way to show me kindness and decency. You even took responsibility when Judith was about to berate me during our armor sorting escapade.
Yeah, I guess I did, huh? I totally forgot about that.
Yes, and I have wondered ever since why you did such a thing.
It's no big deal. I guess I just wanted to be nice. Seriously, Marianne, you're the best, and having you around makes my life a lot easier.
It doesn't
So
look like
just
it, but
consider
sure.
it my way of saying thanks for all the times you helped me out.
I've helped you?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering
Absolutely.
too.
You're my emotional support. You're always around when I need a shoulder to cry on or somebody to listen when I get all mad. You always know the exact right thing to say, and then you smile at the end of it, and it's like, I don't know, it makes me all warm inside.
Okay, Hilda, you're sounding gay again. I have nothing against it. Please continue, but I just wanted you to know it.
You do all that little stuff without even thinking of it, and it really keeps me going.
I never thought of it like that. I had no idea you found me helpful. If anything, I thought you considered me a burden. Thank you, Hilda. Your words, they mean a lot to me. And I will do my best to support you in all the days yet to come.
There's that smile. You never fail to brighten my day, Marianne.
Alright, Hilda and Leonard is gonna be the last support we'll watch for Hilda, at least.
I think this goes here.
Hello, Hilda. I see you're organizing the gear again?
Not such a rare sight anymore, is it?
Sadly for me, no.
Why? Sad you lost a fellow lazy bones?
Just so.
Wait, really?
Yes, but actually explaining it in detail will take far too much effort, so let's just leave it at that.
Okay, now I'm extra curious. I know all about your dirty secret, you know. About how you actually take charge and work when there's no one else to step up? So why do you keep playing the I'm so lazy card all the time?
I thought you of all people would understand this, Hilda. After all, are we not peers who work only when absolutely necessary? Even when you push your own work on someone else, you do so only after carefully assessing their situation.
I told you I don't push work on people. I mean, sure, maybe I maneuver myself so they end up asking to help, at which point I leap at the offer, but I never actually ask. But I suppose you're right that I always assess the situation first.
Previously, I said you and I would never be able to reach common ground. But now I see that I was mistaken.
You're sure quick to change your mind when it suits you.
I merely find it unfortunate seeing you working as you are now, when before you only ever did what was strictly necessary. If you've taken up the mantle of doing unnecessary work, it leaves me looking like the only idler.
And?
As such, I will offer you my assistance. Let's hurry up and finish here so we can rest that much sooner.
Wait, but why?
Just as I told you, it won't do me any good to be the only one not working around here.
Still not following.
I've grown terribly tired of talking. Must I explain?
I mean, I'm not gonna force you to explain, but I sure wish you would.
Oh, very well. But only because it benefits all parties involved. If you split your work with me, the work becomes easier. And by doing this easy work, I can then avoid being defamed as a common bed slug. If the pair of us both work a little more than before, things become easier for everyone. So let's both work hard together. A little.
All right. I mean, I guess that's good. Although I feel kind of like I'm being tricked somehow, so I'm not exactly happy about the whole deal.
Yes, yes. Let's just get this done already so I can return to a life of ease. I'm already sleeping.
Don't try to understand Hilda. Let's go with Lawrence and Marianne. And Baltus.
Lawrence, I'm so glad you're awake.
Marianne, why are you... Wait, no, never mind. I was gonna ask, why are you staring at Lawrence while he's sleeping? No, he got wounded and she's taking care of him. Makes sense.
This is the infirmary. I see you have been taking care of...
There we go.
Please, you mustn't get up. They said your wounds aren't too deep. Apparently the blow to your head was the worst of it.
I see. My apologies for all the trouble.
I'm sorry, but I see this. And you know what I see? Is that they didn't want to make him a pose while sitting. So they took his pose of him standing up and they just like pushed him down in the ground so that he looks like he's lower and that he's sitting. But it's the exact same pose.
To think my outing on the battlefield would end not in glory, but merely in losing consciousness. What is it, Marianne? I am perfectly all right. You needn't worry yourself over me.
No. It's my fault you ended up like this. You shouldn't have saved me, Lawrence. If only I had been injured in your place.
Then who would have healed you? You're the healer. That's a rule in every kind of strategic games like that. When you can avoid your healer getting hurt, you always want someone else to get hurt, if they can take the blow, of course, because then your healer can heal them.
I must have been hallucinating during the battle.
What?
All was well one moment, and the next I felt a sharp gaze piercing my soul. Help me, it beckoned. No sooner had I turned around than I saw you there, the very same words seeming to float across your lips. But it seems my eyes were deceiving me.
No, they weren't. She's just mad that she asked you for help, and that you got hurt because of it.
So you see, the blame for my injuries lies entirely with me. I simply assumed you were asking for my help, and thrust myself into danger to provide it.
No, it's not your fault. Please. To be honest, I truly was asking for help.
My apologies for teasing you so, Marianne. But I know now how you actually feel. And I'm glad to know it was not just a hallucination after all.
For so much of my life, I didn't care if I lived or died. And yet when I saw you there beside me, I realized I did care. I wanted to live.
Yeah, that's a very normal thing to do, to want to live. I think most people do that. It's a very healthy thing to do. So I'm glad you're doing it, Marianne.
And that is good enough. Such instincts are only natural. You needn't try to justify it to yourself or anyone else.
Lawrence.
I thank you for opening up to me, Marianne. We will survive this war. Together.
And then I'll make you my bride with the other, like, 10 female generals of this army.
We will. And thank you.
Alright, Lawrence and Baltus.
There you are, Lawrence.
What is it you need now, Balthus?
I want to talk about the debt I owe your father. We never settled that, and I'm thinking I should probably pay it back.
Ah, that. Well, as head of House Gloucester, I have determined you no longer need to repay it. Judging by the specifics of the requests, I highly doubt my father ever expected recompense.
Well, would you look at that? The current Count Gloucester sure is a generous sort.
You have saved me countless times on the battlefield since joining our army. Asking a comrade in arms for mere coin when I owe them a life debt would only sully the good name of House Gloucester.
Well, I still appreciate it. So, does that mean I can just drop the whole investigate Claude thing?
Wait. Huh? I don't remember. It's been like a year and a half since I played the first story and seen the first support. Was it mentioned that he was hired to investigate Claude? Interesting.
I mean, I've already dug up an entire mound of dirt on the guy, but I'm happy to let it all go.
That is dangerous information to have on our king. Destroy all record and speak of it to no one.
Wow, Lawrence is actually... I mean, Claude is his friend, so yeah, yeah, makes sense. But I was half expecting Lawrence to be like, no, give it to me, I'll take care of it, smirk, smirk, wink, wink, you know?
You sure? There's some real juicy stuff in there. Your head would probably pop clean off if I told you.
I admit that my curiosity is piqued. Oh, what to do?
Yeah, see, okay, I knew he would be curious about it.
In that case, Balthus, hold this information of yours tight and make sure it lands in no other hands. When the time
Wrong
comes that we
decision,
need it,
buddy.
I will take it into my possession.
When you need it? What's that mean?
It is quite possible that I will become the next king after Claude.
In your dreams,
You
buddy.
take good care of it in the meanwhile. All for the sake of Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
How the heck did I end up having to help you?
My apologies. Will you not be assisting me? Though you may be only a former noble, I have the utmost trust you will not betray me after my having cleared your debts.
Not too happy about this, but I am glad to have one less debt on my plate. Still, Looks like I've landed with a real scoundrel. If only he were a lady instead.
Shut the fuck up about this. Alright, Raphael with Lysithea and Leonie. And no one else. Let's go.
Late again. I just get so caught up in my studies.
So, we did see the first one not too far ago, where she heard noises and thought it was Raphael's training, but he wasn't training. And she got, well, I guess kind of scared. Yeah, that.
There it is again! No, it must be Raphael today. It has to be. I checked that he'd be training and everything. He even specifically said he'd be doing it after dinner, so...
Mysterious voice. Like, that doesn't sound that much like a human, it sounds like an animal.
That doesn't make it any less scary, though.
Okay, that was more like a human, but that's definitely not Raphael.
I guess he can't help but yell while he trains, but I really wish he'd figure out how not to.
Hey, what's with the creepy voice?
I could ask you the same thing. Do you have to be so loud and booming all the time? The least you could do is keep it down a bit. Raphael! What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I'm on my way back from my training session.
But you heard that weird noise too, right? I tried listening real close to see where it was coming from, but no luck.
Wait. You mean to tell me you're not the one who was making it? And here I'd convinced myself it was you training.
Hey now! My muscles scream during a good workout, but it's nothing horrible like that.
I'm sorry, Raphael. Wait! That's not the point! If it wasn't you, then maybe there really is a ghost!
There!
Ah! Oh no! It's here!
Wait. So there was a text box, and it was written there in it, and Raphael pointed, but I didn't hear him say it.
Yep, I think it's coming from inside the storage.
I don't care where it's coming from! Just go on and check it out already, Raphael!
Well, okay. But are you sure you want me going alone? I'd be leaving you here all by yourself.
Yeah, I don't want that. I'll stay hidden behind you.
Good girl. That could be someone snoring. That could be something that is not human, but that they make sound like a human on purpose. Could be a lot of things.
This is the place. Come on, Lysithea. We're going in.
That's not storage, that's the dining room. Yeah, it's a puppy that they made sound like a human on purpose.
A puppy?
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, little guy. You hungry again? You're a big eater, just like me. The minute you finish one meal, it's straight on to seconds.
Raphael, do you know this dog?
Oh, yeah, he's my eating buddy. Little guy can chomp down 10 times his body weight in food.
Wow, and he stayed so small. Wait just a minute. Shouldn't you have realized it was him earlier? I got all spooked for nothing.
Yeah, basically you did.
Got any arrows left, Raphael?
This is my last one.
There are so many wolves. I can't believe we've run out of arrows.
Guess all your archery skill doesn't mean much if you don't have arrows, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. At this point, we just have to take with...
Hang on, Leone. I got this.
He's gonna punch them to death.
You've been helping me with archery, so now it's time for me to break out my specialty.
Yeah, he's gonna punch them.
Raphael, that was amazing! You saved us!
It's all because you reinforced this bow for me.
Alright, okay. Yeah, no, I understand that, again, they didn't want to make a different model. But they're supposed to be out of arrows. She has 2 full quiver. Like, full to the brim with arrows.
Yeah, but I had no idea that's how you were planning to use it. I mean, you just grabbed it by the end and started thrusting it like a spear. No wonder those wolves ran off. You probably scared them all to death.
I'm just impressed this thing held up to all that punishment. Your enhancement saved the day, Leone.
Yeah, so if I remember well, Raphael had problems because he's so strong that when he pulled the string on the bows would actually snap in his hands. So he asked Leone to reinforce the bow so that it wouldn't snap when he uses it, which has the benefit of being able to be used as a club weapon or another kind of weapon.
Still, the fact that I couldn't break it means I'll have to work out even harder till I can. Wait, no. That's a bad idea. And yet, my muscles are crying for some good breakage. I don't know, Leone. What do you think?
Hey, your muscles saved our hides, so if you want to smash that bow to splinters, knock yourself out. Still, I reinforced that thing pretty well, so you'll need to come at it with everything you've got. And if you do manage to snap it, I'll keep making new ones until I finally perfect a Raphael-proof bow.
Now that's an idea I can get behind! I'll do what I'm good at, building muscles, and you do what you're good at, building bows. That way, we can combine our powers to be the toughest fighting duo in all of Fodlan.
You may be right. I mean, I'm not sure if we'll be quite the force of nature you seem to think we'll be, but it'll definitely put our strong suits to good use. Say, do you remember what I said when I first helped you reinforce that bow?
I don't. Please remind me.
I told you you'd help me with your specialty one day, just like I was helping you with mine.
You want to learn how
guess
to
what?
punch, girl?
That's exactly what happened today. I think this is the start of great things for us.
I can't wait to see where we go from here.
I'll be counting on you, big guy.
Okay, that was kind of cute. Okay, there's less. There still is a few. There's at least 3 left. So let's watch Mariana and Bernadetta, I guess.
Hey, so... Oh, go ahead. I didn't actually have anything important to say. No, you can go first, Bernadetta.
Oh yeah, put the 2 shyest people of the world together. Shy in different ways, though. That's one thing I think that they did well. Every single character is unique, even if some of them are similar. You definitely have in each school the shy one, the lazy one, the one that thinks about ladies all the time, and all of that. But they're all a different flavor of it, and so there's not two characters that are exactly the same. Which is how things are in real life too.
I guess I'll start. I saw a lovely white butterfly in the mess hall this morning. Oh, but while the wings and body were both white, its eyes were crimson. It was beautiful.
I saw one just like that at the stables.
You saw one too?
Yes, its eyes glittered like tiny jewels. It was wondrous to behold.
I wonder if it was the same butterfly I saw. That would be something, huh?
Yes.
Maybe someone is spying
it
on
would
you
be
with
a most
butterflies.
lovely coincidence.
To be fair, silence can be enjoyable. I'm the kind of person that... It's weird. I do enjoy a good silence, but I also don't like it when it's too silent, but it's not infrequent, and I guess I've been doing it on stream as well, but it's not infrequent when I'm in a call with a friend, for example, that I'll just shut up and not speak for like half an hour and just be there in silence and enjoy just having the other be there in silence too. Obviously, when I'm more interested into someone, I kind of want to talk with them. Sometimes I don't really know what to say, and it leads to that very awkward thing of, hey, I want to talk, but I don't know what to talk about, but like I don't want it to be silent, but like I don't know what to talk about. Which is kind of the awkward vibe that this is giving me here.
Well, I guess it's my turn. This morning, I awoke earlier than usual and... Well, since I had extra time, I climbed a small hill and looked out over the landscape.
You woke up bright and early, huh? That's great. So how was the scenery?
Seeing the plains hued red by the sunrise was especially striking. It's like I was standing inside a painting, or... I'm sorry. I can't put it into words very well.
Wow. I wish I could have seen it. Maybe I can manage to drag myself out of bed before noon one day.
Okay, yeah. No, so, I can't put it in words well. I'm sorry, saying that it was like being in a painting, to me, is quite the good words to use for that kind of scenery. Like, you actually did choose the correct words, Marianne. But also noon? Come on.
Oh dear, listen to me. I'm sorry for going on as long as I did.
Oh, that's fine. That's the other thing. Like, with me, I'm a little like Marianne on that side. It's either I shut up and I don't have anything to say, either like I keep talking for a while and at some point I'm like, oh wait, you probably want to say something too.
No, it's alright. Really. And actually...
It's a thing, I guess, of it's difficult for me to find something to talk about because there's a lot of things that I don't... It's not that I don't care about it, but speaking of anything without a context to me is useless and has no purpose. But if I have a context, or if it's a subject that I actually have something to say about, I'll talk. I'll say what I have to say, and I'll be able to talk for a while. Like if someone is asking me for I don't know, the latest video game that I've been playing, I can go on for an hour without stopping. But ask me like, I don't know, to talk about the weather, and I'll be like, yeah, well, the weather is the weather. What can I say more than that? Small talk is not my thing.
Yes, Bernadetta?
Well, I guess... I mean, it's been a long time since I've been able to talk this much with someone.
I'm rather awful at speaking to other people myself. So this has been somewhat strange for me as well.
She says after chatting for half an hour without interruption.
Yeah. So, I was thinking it might be nice if we could chat again sometime. What do you think?
That would be delightful.
Oh, thanks, Marianne. I gotta think of lots of things to talk about for next time. Okay, so there's carnivorous plants, interesting books, the doll I'm knitting, carnivorous plants.
You talked about those today as well.
Yeah, but there are lots of different kinds? Anyway, I think this is gonna be great.
Hey, look, if you have a passion and you want to share it, that's fine. Do it. It's cool. It's like if I said I want to talk about video games and you tell me, but we already talked about video games last time. Yeah, no, I talked to you about one specific video game. I played like hundreds more. I have stuff to talk about. Don't worry. I guess you can kind of expect that from a video game streamer. Alright. There's 2, maybe more supports left. So Holst and Baltus. Then I guess we'll take a break.
Something fishy's going on. I hope they're not getting into trouble.
If it isn't little Hilda. Why the long face?
Ah, Balti.
You know, if Holst heard you were looking down in the dumps, he'd come flying faster than you can say overly attached. Of course, I won't be the one to tell him.
You'd better not. He's been acting strange lately. I'm actually starting to worry. Do you know what's going on, Balti?
Oh, me? Nah, how should I?
Well, the two of you have been hanging out an awful lot recently. Wait, don't tell me you've been corrupting him with your wicked ways. If I find out you're to blame for what's going on with him, so help me, Balti.
Take it easy, will ya? You've got the wrong guy. Besides, even if I was trying to use my wicked ways on him, which I'm not, what of it? You don't really think your brother would be swayed that easily, do you?
No, he wouldn't.
Fair point. My brother can't stand anything that isn't honorable and just.
Except Baltus.
That's the truth. There's not a soul better at keeping people in line.
Yeah, and if someone did try to corrupt him, he'd just beat them senseless. Then lecture them for hours on end.
And if by some chance he did give in, would you hate him?
Of course not. He's my brother, and I'll always love him no matter what. Not that I have to worry, since he's basically incorruptible.
Oh, my dear, precious sister. Is that what you truly think of me?
Ah! Holst! When did you get here?
I love you too, Hilda. Now come on and give your brother a big hug.
I'm sorry. That sounds like a completely different voice actor. I know it's the same, it's obviously the same, but the way he's talking is so different that for a few seconds I thought it wasn't him and that she would like mistakenly think it's him and then turns out no it isn't. No, it's him. What? His voice is so freaking different.
Balti! How could you do this to me?
Wait, Hilda, I can explain. There's a really good reason for this. Honestly, really good.
You set me up! He heard everything.
Look, Holst told me he's been really worried about you lately. I just wanted the poor guy to hear what you had to say, that's all. Now he knows how you feel, so he doesn't have to worry anymore. All's well that ends well, yeah?
No.
I am forever grateful, my friend. You have shown me the true nature of my darling sister's feelings.
That's his voice back.
What are you two so happy about? I've never been more embarrassed in my entire life.
I'm sorry, Hilda. I was the one who talked Balthus into this.
Look, it's like if you just took her diary and read it. That's so wrong.
Please forgive this poor, misguided buffoon. Direct all your anger at me, along with your love.
You really are hopeless, aren't you?
Nonsense, Hilda. For you are my hope.
Do you have to sound so much like you're in actual love with your sister and that you want to marry her? Please stop.
What are you even saying? Ugh. Fine, do whatever you want. Just leave me out of it.
Yeah, honestly,
Never a dull moment with those two.
Oh, shut up, Baltus. Okay, last support. Leonard and Bernadetta, and then I'm gonna take my break, and then I'll see what I want to do.
Bernadetta? What are you doing here? Uh-oh, looks like I'm interrupting. I'll be going.
Wow, okay. He stumbled across somebody crying, and his first reaction is, "Oh, you're crying. Bye." Come on, Leonard.
Leonard! Listen to me!
Yeah.
Remember the two people we saw out on a date here? Well, the guy died.
Sadly, that sort of thing does happen. Another tragic love story for the books, I suppose.
I don't remember that previous support because it's been a year and a half. Wow, so detached. I mean, that's Leonard.
I really believed they'd live happily ever after, and I can't take it ending like this. It's so awful.
So she just saw a good drama movie, but it's not a movie, it's actually real. Yeah, I can understand the crying, I guess.
Perhaps so, but this is the result of the Empire choosing war.
But I thought the power of their love for each other would see them through, safe and sound.
Life is not a movie, or a book, or a video game. Although your life is.
You expect too much from love. Yes, there are instances where emotion allows the body to go beyond the bounds of what should be possible, but the effects are quite minor. It's certainly not going to bring the dead back to life.
I know that, Linhart. I just think it's sad. I mean, don't you think it's sad?
If pushed, yes, I would consider that to be sad.
What is wrong with you?
He is incapable of normal human emotions?
I didn't even know the man's name. Also, plenty of our enemies die, so why are we only sad for allies?
Fair points.
Because they're, you know, our allies?
But they used to be your enemies, although you can get that when you're playing on the Empire side, so technically that scene is the same whether they joined with another group or stayed with the Empire. Sorry about that.
I wouldn't want you to die, of course. That would make me quite sad.
Is that even true, though?
I don't want to see you die either, Linhart.
But you're not in love, so you're okay.
If you died.
It's not a tragedy.
Just the thought of it makes me.
Okay, you're crying for
dear.
nothing, Bernie.
Please don't cry over things that haven't happened yet.
Oh no! That's what I'm doing! I'm so sorry, Linhart.
It's fine. But to that point, let's just make sure you and I both survive this war together. If we can do that, what you said will have come true and I'll happily apologize.
Apologize? For what?
For disputing the idea that two people's feelings for each other can help them overcome the risk of death. After all, the two of us surviving the war would refute any arguments I've made to the contrary.
You're not in love with each other, so no?
Oh, I get it! So you and me and the power of our feelings for each other could... wait, are what now?
Yeah, Bernie. Yeah, that's what I've been asking.
All of this earnest conversation has me exhausted. Time for some sleep.
He meant friendship. Love in a friendly way, because you can love your friends.
Again? Oh, don't you dare fall asleep on me now! If you do that, I'm leaving you here!
Then do that. He's used to it.
What a rest. What's going on there?
Is this really happening? Oh, my prayers have been answered.
When I was about to die, your face floated into my mind, and then a miracle happened.
It seems reports of his death in battle were greatly exaggerated. I'll have to let Bernadetta know. Although given her sensibility, she's as likely to think he's a ghost as she is to be happy about it.
Well. Cool. Yeah. So, yeah, time for a break. I'm gonna go on a short break. It will take a few seconds for you to... I'm going to be back soon. The music should still be going. It will take a few seconds for YouTube, but it will take a few minutes for Twitch. Especially because I have to take my meds at the same time in the meanwhile. So, anyway, a few seconds for YouTube, a few minutes for Twitch, but I'll be back with my coffee and everything. Alright, be right back, guys. I am back, so let's get back to the game. And the music, I don't know what's going on with the music. It's not glitched per se. Well, yes, but I don't really know what to do. It like OBS likes to not play it properly sometimes, and my computer's fine, so I don't think my computer's the problem. I don't know where the problem is coming from, and I don't know what I should do to fix it. So, yeah, music is a bit glitchy. But hey, hello to you as well. Doing the dishes? I'm not that dirty. In any case, let's just dive into playing the game a little bit for like less than an hour, because I want to end a little early. So I'll start with this mission. Pirates, yeah, okay, quest restriction is only male units. That should be doable. So if I want only male units, of course I'm thinking main character. I can keep Linhart. Do I want to focus on Linhart? I probably want to focus on Linhart. Who else can I go with? Gerald?
I'll handle this.
And... Yuri.
All right,
why not?
I've got this.
Let's go with those.
Let's earn our keep.
Let's get moving.
I'll do what I can.
Right, so I have some specific enemies to take care of. Like this bishop.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry. You know what they say about playing with fire.
Out of the way!
We won't let this opportunity go to waste.
I command you to help me! Take this! I'm unstoppable.
You're the
I mean,
ace up
maybe
our
I'll
sleeve.
help, maybe not. I mostly want to be done with this mission, so I guess I won't. Because the boss is here. And the mission is over now.
The stronghold's ours.
Another job well done. Time for some hard-earned rest.
I can use this.
No, I want to overwrite this data. Just in case that troubles happen. Please, Anna, stay here.
The Sarang army aims to the last incursion.
Now skip. Anna.
Greetings.
So, what do you think?
I don't know, whatever. Let's return to camp. Mostly to visit Anna. Anna? Oh, there you are.
Welcome. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Come back soon.
Did I
carry
buy
a
your
little of
master
everything
seals?
here.
I didn't.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope
There
to
we
see
go.
you again soon.
Alright, back for more. Cannot dodge, that's fine. I don't mind it not being able to dodge.
Let's earn our keep.
Interesting, strength and magic is reduced when you're poisoned. I probably knew that,
Blood will be on our
but forgot
hands if
it.
we don't make it in time.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless. Out of the way!
Keep it moving, everyone. Let's call this a success.
We won't last at this rate. We need assistance.
I already saved you.
Out of the way!
No challenge at all.
I beg your assistance at once.
Out of the way!
What do you mean you beg my assistance? I saved you already.
Render your assistance at once!
Right on. Out of the way!
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in
No,
there and fight.
she's fine. I don't know why she started yapping that she needed assistance.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
There we go. This one is done.
I'm glad
The cool
we made
thing with
it
the
in
main
time.
character is they don't allow you to dodge in this mission, but they sure as heck allow you to use your flash, your little zoomy. So I can just zoomy around the place and it acts like a dodge. So that's cool. Another reason why the main character is broken. I think someone mastered their class, so I have to go back. I was not paying attention enough. Oh, and there's a side thing.
I've got an idea.
Increase the amount of bonus experience gained upon earning now.
Oh no.
Raise the dex, yeah. Let's return to camp here. Go see the training instructor.
Training can be the
Wait, who's
difference
mastered?
between victory
Linnock.
and defeat.
Well,
can't wait to see
actually,
how training
while I'm
can be the
here, might as
difference
well go
between
for a
victory
train.
and defeat.
I didn't think.
Time to work. Can't wait to see how you do.
And back to the map. Let's do this mission. I didn't look at what was the requirement. I'll do all side missions.
The fight starts now.
And that should be enough. So I need to not finish too fast. Is the answer here. And it's probably just gonna be the amount of enemies killed on this
I'll do what I can.
one. In which case, I'll do all the side missions for nothing. But hey, that's fine.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Out of the way! My apologies, but we require immediate support.
Okay, that's a side mission.
On to the next one.
I like how the scream becomes louder as you get closer. It really is the effect of a car zooming past.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
I'll give it an honest attempt.
Save the sniper. Hello, Bishop, please die. So nice of you all to be here for some reason.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Too easy. You're the ace up our sleeve. Don't mind if I do. The stronghold's ours.
Let's call this a success.
Sure thing. And I think the general, yeah, appears down there.
I'll have my fill of bloodshed.
That's a voice. And there you go. I didn't wait to see if there wasn't
I'm just
another
happy
side
to be
quest.
alive.
I probably should have, but at the same time, I think it was all of them. I saved the sniper. I got the bishop. Yeah, no, it should be all of them. It should be fine. Hopefully.
No surprise.
If not, I'll just redo it. No, it's okay. So this one was all side missions, and the other one was the amount of enemies. Alright, let's do this extra quest again, more so for the achievement than anything else.
Let's earn our keep.
Because I'm still working on those.
I'll do what I've got to do. That's it.
I'll do what I can.
Time to make a name for ourselves. Out of the way!
I don't know why I'm caring about you. The only ones I really care about are this dude right here and that beast.
We weren't strong.
Wrong button, but you know what? I'll take it.
You're done.
We're going to lose if this keeps up.
Take this!
And there we go.
Don't get cocky just because we won.
I can get cocky as much as I want. I just don't want to. Combat level for axes? Sure. Let's return to camp. Go collect this.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Collect this.
Everything has its use.
And back to the war map. Any of these, I'll start with this one. No particular reason, I just decided to start with that one.
The fight starts now.
Now what does the enemy have planned?
Right, it's just different enemies, so I'll go ahead and slash at them.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Come on, main character, you can do it. You can stop getting stuck into walls.
Too easy.
Your power appears to be a thing you mastered all on your own.
Let's give this a shot.
Fortunately, I don't really care about this guy. And he's fine. So let's just avoid caring about him. Although I'm gonna go in his general direction because there's a lot of people here. away people.
Time to get going.
Oh, there we go. Is it? No, I don't know why I went straight through those guys then.
This is just the beginning.
The way you fight is like art. I could watch you all day.
There we go. Oh, it's not actually over. Okay.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Let's leave that guy alive. We'll just focus on this one.
The stronghold's ours.
Oh, it survived one attack. I actually had to do a second attack. That's amazing. Not a lot of them do that nowadays.
I won't let...
Well?
Okay, I have to go for this one next. Defeat the Swordmaster and other enemies. Sure, I can do that.
Let's earn our keep.
You won't believe how fast I can do that. I can zoom.
We've got a job to do.
I've got the zoomies.
I'll do what I can.
That's one.
Raise that flag
Actually,
up high.
I should go the other way. Also, I'll grab this just because I can. Because I need blue in my life. Too much red. I say as I have one shirt that is red and like 5 that are blue. And then the rest is other colors. But still.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough. Too easy.
You're the ace up our sleeve.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm dragging the others down.
We're not losing to anyone!
Except me. I want a clause on your contract that says you're allowed to lose to me, because you just did. Oh, the other one is all the way back there.
Okay, let's go.
I don't even want to care about you guys. All I want is your general. Your general, whoever they are, need to die. And there it is, dead.
Taking strongholds is easy once you get the hang of it.
Another job well done. Time for some hard-earned rest.
Let's do the extra quest.
Let's earn our keep.
Now what does the enemy have planned?
Yeah, we can win this.
taste more bitter than black as coffee.
I don't know why I killed them. That's absolutely unnecessary.
We're done for. The rest is up to you. Take this.
Too easy.
Ha! You're well on your way to making your own legend.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
And there we go. As fast and easy as that.
Don't get cocky just because we won. I'll take what I can.
Alright, so Yuri mastered his class. So I have to go back. It's fine because I have supplies to
What are your thoughts?
premium magic herbs or miracle bean. Bean, I don't know what's the difference, but bean.
What say you?
I don't have exotic spices. What do you give to me in exchange?
What say you?
Master seals? Okay, I'll go get those. Alright, return to camp. Change Yuri's class. Buy some spices. Gather the supplies.
I carry a little of everything here.
Yeah, sure. Do we have spices? Yes.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Time to work you into shape.
There we go, Dark Mage. Why did I say no?
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Yuri. Change class, Dark Mage.
Time to work you into shape.
Training, Yuri. Change class, Dark Mage. Holst and Shamir.
This
Even in
Arm.
Time to work you into shape.
Better get this down.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
I'll do the last mission, then I'll go on expeditions. And then I think I'll stop. I know I'm stopping just before the big battle. But like the time to do the big battle, and then there's all of the little things I like to do at the end of the stream, and all of that, and I don't want to go too late.
now.
So I'm gonna leave you just before the big battle. It's gonna be for next time.
We'll get it done. Always do.
I'm not one to take on a hopeless fight.
Take this! Move out!
The stronghold's ours.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Sure thing. You can believe whatever you want.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Let's call this a success.
Hello, Felix.
Give me something to smile about. Let's have a little fun.
You always wanted to spar with me, well, here's your chance of... Wait, it's over. Oh well.
I'm glad we were able to hold out.
I won't...
I see.
What say you?
Alright, back to camp, to go on expeditions, and then do my little end of stream thingies. I guess training instructor first. How do I keep getting those points back?
Time to work you into shape. Training can be... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Alright, let's go on. I think Claude reached max. If I remember well, Claude reached max charm. Yes. Ignatz didn't, so I can go with Ignatz for one and Petra for the other.
Greetings. Let's think about that. I see.
Whatever, we're going to the plains.
Today,
I didn't even look if there was anything going on. I did learn not to mash too fast on the A button. I will do some mashing up to the question, then I'll be more careful.
The world stretches far. Let's think about that.
Where'd you like to go?
If there really is a...
She's a young beauty
I
for
get it.
sure, because of course a goddess would have to be beautiful.
Apparently.
Because we're humans.
Ah, that's right. People tell me...
I actually wanted to give you a gift, I'm sorry. Take that. He actually liked it. And then Petra.
Please be listening. I must be telling you. I will follow you anywhere. Your invitation gives me great joy.
Well, it's gonna be the plains. Mrs. Petra.
It is... I thought Fodlan... I have agreement. I read books before... Wonderful.
Sometimes...
It was all the first option. I could literally have just
Wonderful.
mashed A through this whole thing, and it would have worked.
You have my... The hours are...
We're actually close to the supply master, so let's just go there directly.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
I'll collect the supplies, and I'll deliver all of the stuff that is new, because I'm pretty happy with all of what I have. Actually, this steel tome boosts regular attack and reckless power. Quality material. I think I prefer reckless power. I'm gonna keep it. Alright, let's get rid of all of that. Then there's tons of resources to deliver.
Everything has its use.
Stuff to sell.
I carry a little of everything here.
I'll keep the gifts, but I'll sell the bullions for sure. And I'll sell the food that I don't need. Because I figured the 5 best recipes use the same ingredients. So I just got rid of all the other ingredients that are not in the 5 recipes that I use.
Hope to see you again soon.
And then let's go to the blacksmith. See if I can get a couple of forges in. I think I was on, yeah, the Amalthea.
Is this it?
And that's about pretty much what we can do. Now I'll go to the storehouse. I cannot give that to either main character or Claude, so I'm gonna give it to... I cannot give it to Violet. So I'm gonna give it to... I can give it to Dimitri. I'm gonna give it to... Ash. No, I'm gonna keep it to give it to Edelgard. Energy drop, cannot give it to main character, but I can give it to Claude. Black Pearl, no, no. Yes, but also yes, so let's give it to Dimitri. Miracle Bean. Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Is there anything else that I can do? Not really. Not really. Let's have a look at the reward master and at the achievements more specifically. I think I completed most of the stuff, so yeah, those are the things I can't really. So, perfect conversation, 63 out of 75, 12 more. We might get the Smooth Talker 5 during the farming. I hope there's not a Smooth Talker 6. If there is, I'm gonna be sad. Unselfish Volunteer, that's gonna happen pretty much. Battalion Boss, that's gonna be for later. Generous Soul, that's slowly getting towards it. Okay.
Any result's a good result.
Alright. Well, thank you YouTube for watching. I know this episode is short. I also have to warn you that there might be a 1-week break. There might not be any episode next week because I am on vacation next week at the moment I'm recording. I will be out of town and I'm gonna be not in a position that I can stream. So no streaming for next week. Which means that when I come back, I'll be streaming, and there is a video that is planned to come out next week. So this video is coming out on the week that I'm on vacation. When I'll come back, I'll record a new video on the Monday. I might have enough time to edit it and have it out for the end of the week, but I might not, so we'll see. There might be a 1 week break, there might not, I don't know. In any case, for now, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you will take care of yourselves, I guess. And have a good day, a good evening, or a good night, depending on when you see this. Alright, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.